Hong Kong is known as a bustling, thriving metropolis. The harbour view and the skyline instantly recognisable, due in part to the fact Hong Kong has more skyscrapers than any other city in the world. But all this week our focus has been at the Hong Kong Coliseum for the 35th staging of the Li-NING Hong Kong Open, the fourth of 9 Super 500 events on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And as part of the World Tour, we will have the World Tour Finals trophy brought into the arena this evening by one of Hong Kong's top junior players, a women's doubles player, Ipsa Yao. And of course, here she is, and the World Tour Finals to take place in Hangzhou in China in December is just for the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines, determined by the results from all World Tour tournaments throughout the year. So that's in December. Today, here in Hong Kong, though, it is semi-finals day and 3 matches for you this evening in the second session of the day. And we start with an intriguing men's singles. The European Games silver medalist Christo Popov has been in good form and has been making his presence felt in the latter stages of tournaments. He's up against the Asian Games gold medalist Shi Feng, who has struggled of late. This is his first semi-final in his last 6 tournaments. Then it's mixed doubles and the qualifiers from Japan. 2-time former champion Yuta Watanabe in only his 2nd tournament with former Olympic women's doubles champion Misaki Matsutomo. They're up against the former world #1s Fan Yangzhe and Wang Dongping. Then we finish with the second men's singles, the ever-youthful 35-year-old CHN looking to reach a 3rd final of the year, while his opponent, India's Lakshya Sen, is looking to reach his first Super 500 final in over 2 years. Well, with men's singles being our first semi-final of this second session of the day, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarter-finals stage. Only 4 seeds, only 1 in the top half of the draw, and 7 different flags, 2 players from India, and semi-final stage. Of course, with the 2 Indian players playing against each other, of course, we have 4 different flags next to the 4 players' names. It's the first time that's happened in the men's singles here at the Hong Kong Open for 10 years. Always so good to see the diversity in all these disciplines. So here comes our first semi-finalist, the European Games silver medalist, Christo Popov, making his 3rd appearance here at the Hong Kong Open. Reached the 2nd round 2 years ago. Last year he lost in the 1st round, so this a huge step forward. And as I was saying in the introduction, he really is a player now that's feared in every draw. His opponent, the #2 seed Shi Feng of China. The Asian Games gold medalist won the gold in Hangzhou it was 2023 when he won that gold medal. It was actually at the 2022 Games, but postponed because of COVID. Won 1 title this year, this man from China. That was the Malaysia Masters. 500 events, but as I was saying, this is first semi-final in 6 tournaments played. This will be a 4th meeting between these 2 players, and of the previous 3, well, Shi Feng has the advantage, but the last time they met, it was the left-hander from France. So Shi Feng has won the toss of the coin. He either chose to serve or receive, which means that Christo Popov chose this near side of the court to start the match. Had an absolutely thrilling quarter-final yesterday against the former world champion Lo Ken-yu. It went 29-27 in the deciding game. He's only 23 years of age and he's playing off his career high of 10. 6th consecutive week, #10 on the world ranking. Actually born in Bulgaria, as you can see in the capital, Sofia. 179, that equates to 5'10". And he's been in one final so far this year. That was the Swiss Open. He lost in that final to the left-handed Wen Yang from China. Now look at that set of results. Anthony Ginting, who was the beaten finalist here 6 years ago, had to come from 18-19 down in the deciding game. And then Aidil from Malaysia, who was a qualifier, and then that thrilling match against the 2021 World Champion Lo Ken Yu. Saved 5 match points in that deciding game before eventually coming through 29-27. Had us all on the edge of our seats in that quarter-final. So to the Asian Games gold medalist and number 2 seed here, Shi Feng. 25 years of age, taller of the two, that's about 6'1". And surprisingly, he's playing in his very first Hong Kong Open. He is number 4 on the world ranking, which is 1 place down from his career high, where he spent 13 weeks at number 3 across 2 different spells. And his matches, well, in the first round, he beat the All England finalist Liu Chiahao of Chinese Taipei, then Koki Watanabe of Japan, also in straight games. Quarter-final was a really tough encounter against the Malaysian Leung Jun Hao. Saved a match point in the deciding game, did Shi Feng, before eventually winning 22-20. So our court officials for this one: Victor Wong from Hong Kong, China, and Sarah Luciani of Austria, the service judge. Father, Christo Popov on the left as we looked at them. Ever present when either of his sons are playing.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Christo Popov, France. And on my left, Shi Feng, China. Christo Popov serve, double, play.
So Christo Popov getting this match underway, and certainly the intent of Shi Feng shown right from the start of the match. Wonderful smash straight down the line. There's another. Well, he's pretty much found the line. First down the forehand side of the left-hander, then down his backhand side. Wonderful accuracy from Shi Feng. Look at that. Bordering on perfection. Oh, that's well left. Gosh, this has been a good start by this man, Shi Feng. Well, we had a Chinese player in the final of the last Hong Kong Open. That was Leilan Shi, who lost to Victor Axelsen. But we haven't actually had a winner of the men's singles from China for 13 years, since Chen Long beat Li Chongwei in the final in 2012. nice control at the front of the net from Popov.
That's over. 1-5.
Well, absolutely finding his range with his smashes at the moment. Shi Feng, watched on by former world champion Sung Jun. Oh, gosh, that must have been a good net shot from Popov, because Lee was there, ready and waiting, and still couldn't kill it. Nicely done.
3-6.
Almost seemed to stumble as he returned the serve there, Shi Feng.
4-6.
Oh my goodness, he was way off balance when he played that. Probably would have been wiser to turn and play the backhand. But we can all be wise after the event. Watch this movement. Dreadfully off balance. Stayed his side of the court. There is the former world champion, Sun Jun, won the world title in 1999. Never won the Hong Kong Open, though, Sun Jun. Oh, just wide. Nice idea. Oh, an execution. Super.
9-5.
Just can't deal with the accuracy of the attacking play at the moment. Popov, once again, another smash just inside the sideline. More good attacking play.
10-5.
Always missed it. And the longer these rallies go on, and the more I think that maybe Shi Feng will get a little impatient within the rallies. 29 shots longest so far. It's gone wide. You can see the heavy strapping on the left knee of Shi Feng. He also has a foot injury, an ongoing problem. And I think that probably prevents him training as hard as he would ideally want to train. Hence, I think the long rallies he may be struggling with. Well, there's a challenge here, first challenge of this semi-final. Challenge from Popov. Did it catch the line? Yes, it did. Good challenge. Well, he's done well here. 4 straight points, and just 1 point the deficit. Another challenge from Popov. I fear, so I can't see that line at all. I can't see either back line. I fear he may be wrong on this one. Here we go, the instant review is going to tell us for sure. Indeed, it was long. So we are at the mid-game interval. And just 2 points in it. Shi Feng with the advantage. Well, unfortunately, we couldn't hear what the coaches were saying. Not that would be much help to me, because I don't speak either Chinese or Bulgarian. Well, I'm not sure there's anything wrong with the idea of the punch disguised cross-court clear from Popov. I think it was just the wrong trajectory, this one. Plus the fact that Shi Feng moved to play that around the head shot, moved very quickly. Is hitting with the drift is Shi Feng. Now to be careful with some of those lifts and pushes. Short. Yeah. Good play from Popov.
11, 12.
That's clever from Shi Feng.
Service over. 13, 11.
Just kept things going in a downward direction. Just long. That's the problem I was telling you about with the drift.
Service over. 12, 13.
Hardly seemed to touch it too. It was a question of who was going to blink first with the net exchanges there. And the answer was Shi Feng. Well played. Absolutely ready to pounce.
Service over. 14, 12.
Well, there's been 8 different players from China have won this Hong Kong Open title, men's singles. In fact, those 8 players have won 14 men's singles titles between them. Lindan won 5 titles here. For Christo Popov, he's only the 2nd player ever from France, representing France, to make a semi-final at the Hong Kong Open. The only other player prior to Popov was Pi Hongyan in the women's singles 20 years ago. Can't believe that was 20 years ago when Pi Hongyan lost in the semi-final to Jiang Nin. How time flies. Lovely. Oh, I thought that was going over.
15, 12.
Certainly beautiful stroke production on the backhand there from Popov. Sounded crisp too. Well, this is a nice 4-point cushion for Shi Feng. Missed it.
Service over. 13, 16.
Yeah, that went under the net. The key there, Shi Feng, was so early to the nets. Racket carriage was high. Watch his racket when he comes forward. Comes from above the shuttle. And because he's coming from above the shuttle, he's got so many options. Chose the little block in the end, but he could have played a fast push. Tried to kill it. Landed in.
Service over. 14, 17.
shuttle got deflected by the net cord on the attempted flick to the back of the court. Ended up really short. Here it is. Yep, could clearly see it hitting the top of the tape. Wow, that's terrific. A leap in the air. He's played a couple of winners straight down the line from that position, that time going cross court. Keep your opponent guessing. Another one goes long.
16-18.
Well taken. My goodness. I think he was behind the front service line there, but he was so alert and ready to pounce. Watch where his position is. Yep, he's behind the line and still manages to kill it. Fabulous play by Shi Feng.
Service over. 17-19.
Well, if you were with us yesterday watching Christo Popov, you'll know that you never write him off. Oh! Popov's trying to up the pace of movement, trying to put pressure on. It's a good rally. There. Tried to play the disguised cross-court lift towards the forehand side of Shi Feng, and it was simply too short, and it got what it deserved. 3 game point opportunities for Shi Feng. Good net shot. Well, that's gone wide.
Service over. 18-20. Play.
Well, I thought that putting your hand up and saying you're not ready was now deemed as undue delay. Good net shot. It's gone wide, and on his second game point opportunity, the number 2 seed Shi Feng takes the opening game. 21-18 against Christo Popov. Good opening game in 22 minutes. Here's the final rally. Wonderful net shot from Popov.
爱常往前，不要紧张，要从来还是得这样。Направо да играч стъпи, те диагонали трябва да ги пресечеш и като ги пресечеш едини ръката след това, защото ще ти го дигне веднага. Докато ти вмичи наведеш, ще дигне първото ударство. Тук трябва да отскочиш да удариш. Избери си къде най-просто е направо да се различи първо.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
So the players back on court for the start of this second game. Shi Feng of China, having taken the opening game 21-18. Right from the start, he had his nose in front. In fact, he raced to a 5-love lead right at the start of the match. And Popov never even managed to draw back level.
1 love.
Yeah, wasn't covering the net. He was backing off on the net exchanges. Didn't stand his ground. Yeah, good follow-up from Popov.
Service over. 1-all. Service over. 2-1.
Oh, that's well taken. Real commitment from Popov. Coming forward for the backhand kill. Take a look at this. This is where his doubles play helps with his singles.
Service over. 3-2.
Well, we haven't had a left-hander win the men's singles here at the Hong Kong Open for some time, 14 years, which of course means that Momota didn't win the Hong Kong Open. The last man to do so that was a left-hander was Lin Dan back in 2011. That was the 5th of his 5 men's singles titles here. Oh, never got hold of that on the defence, Shi Feng.
3-4. Service over. 4-3.
He's certainly had the better of the attacking players so far, this man. And I wonder whether Popov needs to take a little more initiative himself.
5-3.
We decided awfully early that that was going to go long of the back line. That's a terrific smash and good tactically. That's very good use of the body smash. He's hit so many down the sidelines, just varying it up a little. That's a cheap point. Brilliant. Once again, ready to pounce.
8-4.
The problem for Popov, and now from that far side of the court, it's much, much more difficult to use the back of his opponent's court because he's hitting with the drift and therefore the shuttle's liable to go long. And the way I'm reading it, Shi Feng is over-covering the front court because he knows that Popov will struggle to hit to the back. He's running out of ideas now, Christo Popov. 5 straight points for a 6-point advantage. Look, he's over-covering the net again there. And again. To the mid-game interval with a 7-point advantage. Shi Feng of China, having already won the opening game, looking extremely good at the moment.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
So it's 6 straight points before the mid-game interval. Can he keep his momentum going Shi Feng. For Popov, it's imperative that he stops this run of points. That's a great smash and even better defence. Again, Shi Feng just looking for the downward shot. Missed it.
34.
8 straight points. Finally, the run comes to an end. But it's now a mountain to climb for Christo Popov. Missed it. Oh, he's challenging that. Oh, I don't think that was anywhere near, was it? Mind you, I'm completely thrown at this week in Hong Kong. We're virtually on the field of play. We are on the field of play, but just slightly above the field of play and at an angle. Can't really get any perspective. But I thought that was out.
6-13.
Yeah, that's one of the first occasions, I think it is the first occasion in the second game, that Popov has pounced on a net shot. Shi Feng's been doing it numerous times. Oh my goodness me. That was a wild one.
8-13.
And that was so far wide, it was almost on the blue carpet. And I think psychologically that will give Christo Popov a lifeline. This is not over yet. Another one missed. And all of a sudden, there's just 4 points in it. Nine points adrift just a moment ago. Good net shot.
That is all. 14-9.
Brilliant smash.
Service over. 10-14.
Six of the last 7 points to Popov. That was a good net tumble from Popov.
14.
Well, I said in the opening game, you never write this man off. And so he's proving once again. Look at the work rate from Popov. Good rally. Brilliant. What a smash.
Service over. 15-11.
It was not only a brilliant rally, it was a long rally. 30 shots.
Thank you. Fifteen, 11.
Oh, found the net. That was a golden opportunity for Shi Feng.
12.
And it's an opportunity missed. Nice block. Yeah, so difficult on those lifts. Hitting with the drift to keep the shuttle in. And you certainly can't afford to hit a short lift against a player like Shi Feng, who has a magnificent smash. Really burst into the limelight, Shi Feng, when he won the All England Championships in 2023, when playing in his very first All England. In fact, it was only his second Super 1000 event. He'd never won a match previously in a 1000. There's been big expectations on his shoulders ever since. That's a super shot. Nice.
Service over. 13-17.
He almost seemed to play that net shot in slow motion, Christo Popov.
13.
Just watch this net shot. Yeah, it was in. Did look as if it was in slow motion. I don't know if he changed his mind or what happened. It's gone wide, as well judged. And 2 tantalising points from the final. After a difficult spell earlier this year for Shi Feng.
Service over. 14-19.
Again, didn't stay with the net shots. Just seemed to poke at it rather than actually try and steer the shuttle over the net. And that has cost him dear, because it is now 6 match point opportunities for Shi Feng. Lucky net caught. What a way to save your first match point. Not over yet.
16-20.
Well.
17-20.
3 of the 6 match points have been well saved. One with a little bit of luck, it has to be added. Nice net shot. That's a great lift from there. What a rally. Slide it in. 4 match points have come and gone. And only another 2 remain. Yeah, I'm not the only one who can't believe it. Some of the fans. Well, interesting, he was told to use his feet to scuff away the perspiration that he was claiming was just in front of his receiving position, but then scuffed away some perspiration at the back of the court. Another lucky neck court, and would you believe it? 5 match points have been saved. Well, he saved 5 match points in his quarter-final yesterday, did Christo Popov against Lukenyu, before eventually winning 29-27 in the deciding game. Couldn't do it again, could he? Well, you just never know, do you? One more match point remains before we need extra points. Sixth and last opportunity to close out this match for Shi Feng before extra points. And he's done it. On his 6th match point opportunity. Relief and elation. And that's nice from Christo Popov. Lovely sportsmanship shown by the young Frenchman. But what a terrific performance today from Shi Feng.
Match won by Shi Feng, 21-18, 21-19.
51 minutes for his victory. And he's through to his second final of the year, second 500 event final of the year. He won the Malaysian Masters, as I was telling you earlier, and now he's through to the final of the Hong Kong Open in his very first appearance at this event. The moment of victory, the yell of delight. Thanks his coach for the part he played in that victory. So confirmation of that scoreline. Shi Feng, the number 2 seed, beats the number 6 seed, Christo Popov, in 2 straight games. 21-18, 21-19. And the fans here in Hong Kong appreciating what was a fascinating men's singles. There is the confirmation, 21-18, 21-19 in 51 minutes. Well, coming up next, we've got mixed doubles, and Watanabe and Matsutomo in only their second tournament together, up against the former world number ones and the beaten finalists from last year, Feng Yangjie and Wang Dongping. Welcome back to the Hong Kong Coliseum semi-final Saturday here at the Li-NING Hong Kong Open. Coming up next is the mixed doubles, and it's the qualifiers. The two-time former champion Yuta Watanabe in only his second tournament with Mizaki